Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to analyze Kaspa and its token KAS. None of the content is financial advice. Let's get started. Over the last 24 hours, 7 days, and 24 and 30 days, Kaspa has rallied by 17%, 35%, and 67% respectively. Market cap at around 3.2 billion, volume at around 280 million or so, almost 91% of little over 91% of the max supply for Kaspa is in circulation, has a fixed max supply. That means from a tokenomics perspective, the price versus market cap growth, with all things equal, should stay hand in hand. By that I mean whatever growth happens in market cap reflects back in price. Essentially, whatever happens over here in this market cap view in the chart gets reflected back in price. Going forward, that means if there is a very little impact of any new token releases eating out the market cap growth and not getting reflected in price. So that is a bullish thing for Kaspa. Again, just an interpretation of the tokenomics. By market cap rank, it's currently ranked number 36. Historically speaking, the market cap rank, again, if you look at 2023, or let's look at, instead of 2023, let's look at in 2024 how the rankings look for Kaspa over here. This is exactly 1 year before today, that is 12th of May 2024. And back then, Kaspa's market cap based rank over here, look at over here, was at around 39. Now has climbed up to 36 spots. So again, 1 year look back says that market cap based ranking have grown. That means there is some attention related to Kaspa in the market. Again, if this is not in line with the wider crypto narratives, you can find them over here under this narrative word cloud. This is the homepage of the Crypto Weekly's website. All of the content that we'll discuss today is available for free. You don't have to pay or sign up for anything. There is a dedicated row for Kaspa over here on because Kaspa is outside top 20 cryptos, you would find it on stable. We'll discuss the machine learning based price forecast, regression analysis, and the estimated bull run target for Kaspa later on. We'll first look at some of the popular narratives in the market. Right now, the bullish sentiment has taken back. Again, the market cap of most of the cryptos is on the rise. Again, the total market cap is up by about 1.5%, has been up by 1.5% every day for the last couple of 5 to 6 days. You can see that still Bitcoin and its narrative is running popular. Some of the higher cap altcoins are also rallying and having a continued presence on this narrative word cloud. You can see the overall 24-hour based performance. Again, XRP is leading, followed by HBAR and XLM. Kaspa is not too far away, number 4th spot for the last 7 days. Arbitrum and Injective are leading. Optimism is number 3 spot, whereas Kaspa is over here somewhere in the top 10 or slightly outside top 10 by performers of the last 7 days or the last 30 days. Again, a better story for Kaspa, ranked number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, 70% gain. The market is slowly turning. There are some cryptos which are now up over the last 90 days as well. But overall, again, Kaspa is participating in this rally, which is good to see. For Kaspa's technical analysis, you can see this is the channel that Kaspa had and been contending with since November 2023. There was one breakout over here in December 2024 only to get back mean reverted. Right now, again, this is not just bull posting in an upturn. We have covered Kaspa several weeks ago, again 2 week, 3 week, 1 month ago. Back then the price of Kaspa was much lower. And 1 month ago was April 12th. We were over here in the bottom of the range when we made that video over here saying that the likely trajectory, if there is one more rally over here, could be visiting the top of the range. Back then the price of Kaspa was around 5 cents. Now it's at around 12 cents. If it were to go to the eventual ceiling of this channel, that could be somewhere close to that 15 cents target for Kaspa, and then we see if there is a breakout from this range or if there is a mean reversion back to the downside. So keep if you want to keep updated on this journey, please give us a like and subscribe to stay connected. Again, the basal support over here for Kaspa and an area of confluence was at around 9.5 cents. We took out that level. The 20-week simple moving average and the 21-week exponential moving average are behind us. So what remains to be seen is if this channel holds some resistance or if there is a breakout from this 15 cents target. So that becomes the first critical level for Kaspa to watch. In terms of the machine learning based price forecast for Kaspa over the next 6 months, the one standard deviation non-euphoria bull case for Kaspa for this machine learning model trend on the price action since June-July 2022 when Kaspa was launched, from 16 cents to about 30 cents. That's the bullish prediction by the model. The directionality or the base case is up and to the right, between 13 cents and about 18 cents. That's the directionality guidance. That means all things equal, that there is a higher likelihood of Kaspa's price going up with time than down with time. Again, that is evidence where series of higher highs and higher lows that Kaspa had up until about November 2024. In this high that Kaspa is currently enjoying, the highs that is slightly lower at this point in time than the January 2025 high. If on the other hand, if there is a bear case in the market over the next 6 months, the floor for Kaspa could be between 10 cents and 12 cents for this model. The other bull case is the 2 standard deviation euphoria case. That is, if in the market there is a euphoria, that means market moves 2 standard deviation for altcoins. With that euphoria in mind, the ceiling for Kaspa could be between 16 cents and 45 cents. So that's a bullish prediction for Kaspa in an upturn. The 3 standard deviation is again theoretical consideration between 17 cents to about 66 cents. So that gives some wiggle room of where the token could be during the end of 2025, potentially closer towards October 2025 at around 60-65 cents. That's the theoretical 3 standard deviation ceiling with a 99.7% confidence that the price stays between the 17 cents and 66 cents. So that means only a 0.3% chance that the price goes above 67 cents in October, and again similarly in August, 0.3% chance that price goes above 42 cents. And these ceilings are again either available pictorially over here if you want to be more of a picture driven format, or also tabular format over here. These 3 columns to the right are the 1, 2 and 3 standard deviation bull case for Kaspa. Now looking at the fair value for and regression based analysis using the polynomial regression based function. Right now the prices are above the fair value coming in at around 6 cents. How high they are? Around the 2 standard deviation ceiling. Again, that 2 standard deviation regression residual applied to that fair value takes the price to about the current level at around 12 cents, 13 cents level. Prices are at a critical juncture. If they break out from this level, the next level to watch for Kaspa would be at around 18 cents. Before that, they have to contend with that higher low structure, lower high structure that keeps on the channel that keeps on getting challenged at around 15 cents. So that could be an area worth looking. If there is a breakout at around 18 cents, that could signal a change in the shape of the regression function, where potentially the function has a high upward trajectory of the slope, resulting in more bullish price action. So that's the regression based evaluation, the dollar cost average model, which takes into consideration the price with respect to the regression based fair value. Has the risks have amplified to about 80-85% now, as the price is moving rapidly from the lows of 6 cents now to the highs of 12 cents. Again, a 2x move in little over a month time period. If the prices were to go to about 13 cents, they would for this model have some risks to contend with. So that's the immediate risk levels to watch for. If there is a breakout from that level, the next areas to look for, again, right now the SMA model, the 20-week simple moving average based model, says a 48% risk. If the prices were to go to between 80 to 100% risk for this model, between 17 cents and 19 cents, close to that 3 standard deviation ceiling, that could be a potential area to look for Kaspa. A time weighted average price model Again, this was a brief but a significant accumulation phase where we made a lot of videos on Kaspa back on when the prices were ranging in that below the time weighted average price, which is this blue line in early March and early till about mid-April of 2025. Now that we have broken out of this range again, Kaspa rarely spends any time below the time weighted average price. That is this blue line. That is where the bottom usually occurs and has 1, 2, and 3 uh, instances where the prices, whenever they go below the blue line, and this especially in this purple shaded region, that becomes the accumulation time period for Kaspa. Now, going forward, looking at the estimated bull run target, again, this is slightly more optimistic than what could be theoretically possible. Um, for Kaspa, again, the regression risk is kind of amplified at this point in time at around 75% or 0.75. Time weighted average prices get 40%. SMA risk at 43%. Weighted risk close to that 60%. It's weighted heavily towards the regression risk. Estimated bull run target for the shorter term move is around 20 cents. That doesn't mean that for the entire bull run the price cannot see that price action will above the 20 cents level. This is the shorter term interpretation of the estimated what is the bull run target for this current run that Kaspa has enjoyed from this 5 cents level to about potentially topping it at around somewhere at a 20 cents level for this interpretation of the model. So the key levels to watch, again, not financial advice, the machine learning based price has some key levels to contend with, especially with that regression based and the channel based ceiling coming at around 15 cents. That's first key level to watch. The machine learning based guidance, again, over the next 6 months, if the prices stay between 15 cents and 30 cents, that would be a non-euphoria phase for the market. If the market exhibits some sort of a euphoria, and again, if we consider the 2 standard deviation ceiling, again, if the prices start looking like this in an upswing for the next 6 months, the ceiling could be between 16 cents and 45 cents. And if there is a straight vertical blow off top in the future, in the next 6 months, that ceiling could be between 17 cents and 66 cents. And with that, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.